What's up guys, this is Astranox. So DJ Basar, I'll feature him in this hell raid. So we're gonna go against Devourer Arahakan. This is the team. He's gonna be solo healing this, and that's what I want to showcase. Him paired with high HP heroes. Of course, Seaside Bellona, she doesn't have that much health, but I'm bringing her because she provides the damage that I need, the AoE and all that. So my stats. So Krau, actually his health dropped since the last, when I tried this, because I already tried it and it worked, but I wanted to record it. So I have him on immunity now. We'll see if he still gets healed for 3,000. Hopefully it doesn't go down to 2,900 something. You know, his gear is nothing crazy. He's slow. You know, he's got some effect resistance. He's very slow. His health is okay. You know, he can go up to like 30,000 HP, with some solid gear. But I like him to have some defense as well, especially with the immunity set. So yeah, Krau and Seaside Bellona. You know, she's slow as well. She's on attack set with immunity for PvP, but you know, high attack. She's able to like dish out so much damage with her constant counter attacks, which are ridiculous. Her whole kit is completely ridiculous, and she's run on Rosa Hargana. This is her skill ups. I want to max her out later down the line. Fire can. Well, if you guys saw some of my previous videos, I mean, you probably saw Fire can, and I mean, he's beast. You know, plus 15. He's that's my go-to guy. Like I got him from Selective Summon. That was the plan all along for this Europe account, my third account. And finally we have, and yeah, the skill ups of course maxed out. And Desert Jewel Basar, you know, he's pretty tanky. He's built not on like pure speed, but he's got the tankiness with immunity set for PvP. He's holding Shimaja's staff. You know, it increases his healing from skill 1. And paired with bruisers, that is what I'm gonna be showcasing here in the Azmakalis Hell Raid. 1 hour, 12 minutes left. Gotta hurry up. Okay, so I have this in my Golem 11 team formation. Didn't have any room, so let's go in there and see how it does. Okay, let's go to Devourer Arahakan. And yeah, it's really about just pairing him with bruisers or just like tanks, heroes with high amount of health to maximize on his healing, because the scaling based on attack is nothing great at all, and you don't even want to build him with attack because you can have some attack, right? But you know, I was very hyped up when I got him because, you know, I like to run bruisers. I like to run tanky heroes in my group compositions in PvP, be it Arena or Guild Wars. And that's why I was so hyped up. You know, Seaside Bellona, she's still with over 11k HP because, I mean, initially she's at 10,000, but I got 2 memory imprints on Krau. One that I got from Unknown Slate, and the other one I got a duplicate Krau. That was really good because, I mean, I use him quite a bit. Fire can, I mean, I got, yeah, I use an Unknown Slate on him for his memory imprint. So Seaside Bellona, she's getting it, and you know, ML Basar as well. I got a duplicate Fire can, which I fed into ML can. And the offensive power of Seaside is crazy because, you know, like, by herself she's able to provide defense down. She's able to just like do AoE plus, like, you know, the unhealable, the cannot be buff debuff, and of course the target debuff, which increases the damage against that target by 20%. And also it reduces the amount of evasion of the target. I would have to read the tooltip to know exactly the values Might be like a 15% evasion reduction. Now for the boss, I'm gonna manual, but I actually autoed the boss when I was testing this out. You know, I just wanted to see if it was actually doable for him to solo heal this. And this group doesn't actually give that much, you know, camping morale. It's plus 24, which is not terrible, but you know, I'm used to run with like close to 40 camping morale groups. So this this group, I need to use Dream on Fire Can, and I need to use Interesting Story on Seaside Bellona to give me 24 camping morale. So the reason why I have all these entry tickets for Hell Raid is because I wanted to build a team with a high amount of morale when I camp. I'm talking like, you know, it has to be around 40, so I can actually like kill those side those mini bosses. And not only that, I'd like to clear some of the trash monsters as well, you know, so I get more chances to get like a drop, which is what you want here, because it's item level 88 gear. You know, that's very powerful, and that's, you know, that's like the only place to get it beside the arena season gear. So yeah, that's the end game gear in Hell Raid. So I wanted to be able to really maximize my runs, but it doesn't stop me from showing you guys how you know, certain team compositions might handle the content. And I don't, like, you don't lose an entry ticket if you want to just test things out, you know. If you pull the new hero, you know, you want to see how they do here before you go all crazy on, you know, Molagora and all that. So this is a good way to test a hero as well. I mean, Can is, I mean, his kit is amazing. Seaside Bellona, her kit is amazing. And ML, you know, ML Basar, if you won't be pairing him with high health heroes, then you will mostly be relying on his, you know, skill 3, which is definitely amazing. The cooldown is long, but if you want to really maximize on that hero, you've got to pair him with bruisers. So you get, you know, best of both skills. Because I was doing normal raid, right? I was doing Queen Azuma Sheik plus Jolivie Council, and I was just running my usual, you know, high camping morale team. And it was, you know, normally I run, the last one that I ran with was Luluka, Commander Lorena, Tamarine, and Angelic Montmorency. So that team, like, it's really strong. I really like it. So I was like, okay, this is what I'm going to be running in Hell Raid. Finally, I'll be doing it on my third account on Europe. And yeah, I felt like that group was strong. So I decided to do a raid, if you haven't seen the video, with ML Basar. And I replaced Tamarine with him. And the group actually gives 39 morale. It was him, ML Basar, plus Luluka, plus Commander Lorena, plus Angelic Montmorency. And I mean, Angelic Montmorency, like, she can take care of the healing almost by herself. But I always run with double, like, healers. They don't need to be pure healers. But I mean, there needs to be like a backup healer in case things don't go well. And like, I need an emergency heal or something of the sort. So I went with it, and I wanted to see how good he could be. But I mean, because I tested him already in Arena quite extensively and Guild Wars. You know, I've been doing a lot of videos covering that. If you haven't seen them, you know, I probably have 3 Arena videos. I mean, they're like 30 to 40 minutes long. And I have a Guild Wars debut with ML Basar. And like, I really enjoy his kit. He's working out perfectly fine for me. And to me, skill 3 is quite game changing. You know, like a skill like that, I just, like the fact that you can remove debuffs and then apply debuff immunity is extremely powerful in a game like this. It will just turn the tide of the battle. But not only that, I mean, you've got combat readiness boosting as well, part of this skill, which makes it even more amazing. So of course the cooldown is long, but you know, maybe later down the line we're gonna have a special piece of equipment for him. Let me just camp right now, you know, because the limit is 70. So I'm gonna use Dream on Ken. I've been, like, I keep saying Fire Ken because, like, I have him paired with ML Ken quite often. So that's my bad. Seaside for interesting story. Okay. You know, the team is, like, very tanky. And I don't have Aureus on Krau, if you haven't noticed. I believe that maybe with Aureus, it might, like... Because he's set up for PvP right now. My Aureus is on Fallen Sicilia. Unfortunately, I don't have an extra copy, but he's already getting 30% of the damage that Seaside Bellona's taken resurrected onto him. If I do add Aureus, I feel like he might... Because it's leveled, you know? It's not at plus 15, it's... Maybe it's at plus 21 or plus... you know, 24, so it's quite a bit of damage being redirected onto him from the team. It's 18%. So I feel like he might be taking just too much damage in certain situations where, like, at that point, ML Basar might not be able to, like, sustain him. So yeah, that might be a good way to go about it without running Aureus. So we're almost there. And he's sustaining just fine, you know. There's no issue so far. The content is not so difficult really, but that's the thing. Like with this account, I went for very bulky heroes, and it's been working out for me because you don't have to just throw speed at every piece of content. You know, speed kind of trivializes a lot of content in this game, but with enough tankiness, you're able to survive, you know, boss mechanics and all that, and you're able to, like, you don't need constant healing being applied every turn, every 2 turns. I know, like, ML Basar, that's his strength. He can just keep on healing, you know. I guess I could turn off my skills. You know, it doesn't really matter because we cannot buff during the battle of Devourer Arahakan. Actually, maybe we can. I was not paying enough attention. There might be some downtime where we can actually buff. Okay, we made it. So let's go in there finally. I did not use my potions, and looks like I didn't even need to. So this boss, I mean, gotta just down the ads and work on killing the boss. So when I was autoing this, I was just attacking Devourer Arahakan, and the only AoE was coming from Seaside Bellona. She was downing the ads, and that was it. Actually, I did pop the... Did I pop? I don't even remember if I popped the Guardian, you know? Okay, give me a second here. Alright. So, the boss doesn't have, like... You know, there's no... like, enable to be buff, debuff right now. But... when he will use the corrupted web, it will apply it on us. So we can save skill 3 of ML Basar for when we get speed down debuff from corrupted web. Actually, we can just do it now to not be stunned. But I prefer to kind of save it. So let's just try to save that. So our opportunity to actually deal damage to the boss is when those ads are killed and he uses Corrupted Web. You can use the Guardian before that to lower his HP. So I have a bunch of souls here. Oh, defense down, but it's okay. We'll just wait. We're gonna use skill 3. We cannot boost our combat readiness when he uses Corrupted Web, by the way. When we have enabled to be buff debuff, combat readiness boosting effects just don't work. Now he's still immune to debuffs. So we just gotta wait here. We're just gonna sustain the group. It's all good. I mean, Krau didn't take much damage. So here's some damage. Quick counter attack here from Seaside. Defense break got applied already. It's beautiful. Now we can just skill 1 the boss. Okay, let's use it now because we have the speed down debuff, but you will notice that our combat readiness doesn't get boosted at all. So yeah, now we can soul burn here. Fire can, he's got Daydream Joker. So we could, deal a bunch of damage against the boss here for 20 souls. It's not so bad. We could land attack break against the boss to make this easier. You need 55% effectiveness to counter his 70% effect resistance, by the way. And here we could just drop this skill 3. So let's do that. Let's do that. And we could also soul burn, but we're not gonna do that. We'll just keep our souls for like near the end of the fight. But to be honest, the damage taken is nothing crazy. The fact that the whole team's taking damage is great for ML Basar because, I mean, if it's all even, it's all good. I could also save my souls for... There's quite a bit of AoE damage going on. Like, he's gonna use Corrupted Web, like, immediately, it looks like. If this ad just dies, we don't actually need to... I mean, we could actually reduce his combat readiness with this if we want. But we will... we'll wait. That's it. That was our opportunity to actually deal damage to him. Now we're back at it again. Now ML Basar, he's stunned, so that's kind of a problem. Right now we need to, I can save that defense down from Fire Can to just apply it whenever he's not immune to debuffs. Here we could have the defense buff, and that's cool that Krau's in the group because defense buff is actually helping us survive. And that's it. I could apply a defense buff before this actually happens, man. It's been a long time since I actually paid attention to this fight. I've been autoing this for a while now. To be safe, we can just soul burn his S1 and notice how much healing it can actually do. I feel like it might top off everyone in the group. Well, maybe not Seaside, we'll see. Look at that, 8,000. Over 8,000 healing on Krau, man. Look at that. We're topped off almost. That's beautiful. Now it's about landing debuffs against the boss. We don't have our skill 3. If we had it, we would have used it. But it looks like Fire Can actually went already, so it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The speed down, I mean, it's no big deal. We'll just take longer to deal with this boss. Those counter attacks, man. That's why I built her slow. I mean, I focus on building attack with her so I can actually, you know, scale those counter attacks as much as possible. So we could do it now. We could just do it, but you know, he's about to go back in immunity. I believe when this thing is ready, he's just like, he becomes immune to debuffs once again. So, oh, there's something else that I could have done, man. Why have I not thought of that? Just use skill 3 before he actually, you know, applies enable to be buff debuff. That's simple, and we won't get speed down. Duh. Okay. So I can get defense buff plus that going before we actually down the ads. So let's try to do it. Let's try to do that. So we've got this now. Apply that now. Of course, when you use skill 3, you're not actually healing. Krau, is it? He's not ready just yet. But if we really want that skill 2, we can soul burn his S3 right now. And we will actually do it. We will actually do it now. And you know what? We're kind of ready for corrupted web. So let's just use the horse on the ad. Like whatever. Right? And it did nothing, so that's perfect. let's get the feds buff going here and down, like really down the ad. Okay, so not gonna use that actually. Well, I could get speed buff on Ken right now, but I will not. Okay, look at that. Oh my god. So much easier. I will get comment for sure. Dude, why didn't you buff before he does that? Like, yeah, dude, I know. It's my bad. It's my bad. Okay, here we go. We've got everything ready for Ken here. Let's go S2 into S3. It's just beautiful. With defense down on the target plus Daydream Joker, man. It just hurts so much. Just gotta love those consistent defense down being applied by Seaside. It's just so good. We didn't even have to use the Guardian. Just better showcase the team instead. Let's just drop the big fat whale on Devourer Arahakan's head right now to finish him off. Yeah, let's go out in style here. Well, we're not dying actually, but yeah, let's finish it off in style here. Would have been better to even use the horse from Krau, but I mean, I can't do it because he keeps on getting healed for so much. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Like, I could just go the other way and kill some, you know, some trash monsters, but that's not gonna be my actual run, you know, for Hell Azmakalis. I'm not gonna do this because I'm not actually getting that much camping morale out of this. So yeah, I have all these entry tickets saved up. It's just, if I really wanted to go for it, I would have gone and killed the side boss over there. I mean, I could go and do it. You know, maybe I actually die because I haven't attacked this this side boss. If it's the one that just like, you know, starts to one-shot, then it could be possible that we just wipe on him, but we'll just go and check it out. But I just wanted to showcase that ML Basar can actually heal the team. Like, he can do it. You just need to pair him with heroes that have high amount of HP, high survival. You know, the healing is quite constant, so that's good. And yeah, Seaside, she doesn't have that much health, but still, that 30%, like, she's like wearing a like boosted Aureus by herself, you know, personal Aureus. That's 50% better in terms of damage being resurrected. There's still, of course, that defense buff that we're missing from Aureus. Why didn't I buff though? Like, defense buff plus skill 3 before, you know, Devourer Arahakan actually use Corrupted Web made things so much easier because, yeah, I mean, no speed down, don't have to worry about that, and if they're trying, I believe the ads can actually debuff us during that phase. The boss can stun us during that phase, but the ads might be able to do something, maybe push our combat units back, something of the sort. Okay, so this guy, he's of the light element. I don't think, well, the charger, I don't remember if that guy actually like was a threat. I guess we'll find out. Now those eggs, those cocoon, I mean, they're gonna, you know, they're some ads gonna come out, and I don't think it's like a ticking bomb or some sort. This ad's the same as in like a normal Azmakalis, from what I know. And we're just autoing this, there's no pressure. And drop the big fat whale here. And he's of the light element. There's quite a bit of ads that are earth in here. So Seaside, of course, is having some difficulties there. But we got Ken. And Krau as well as ice. So more damage being taken. And actually, Adamant Shield wasn't such a bad idea, because the longer the battle is against Devourer Arahakan, the more crit chance he actually gets, because he's getting a stackable attack and crit chance increase. So if he's critting your team with Adamant Shield, I mean, you are actually reducing that critical damage, so that's not so bad. But I could have definitely used Aureus. I feel like the healing was not so bad, and Krau, you can definitely build a Krau with more health than mine. And the damage being redirected from Aureus is actually like pure damage. So like if, let's say it's maxed out, okay, we'll just say it's maxed out. So 20% of the damage of your allies, teammates that are not, of course, Krau, is being redirected onto Krau. And it's actually important to have some defense. Like you don't go full on, you know, health with no defense, because you need some mitigation. You need your allies to actually mitigate damage before that damage is redirected onto Krau. If their mitigation is garbage, well, Krau is going to be taking your Aureus carrier will be taking too much damage. So you have to take that into account. And another thing that is very good is that, you know, debuff immunity from ML Basar is very powerful. And actually the ads, now that I remember, pretty sure the ads are able to land defense break. So that could be quite dangerous if they are doing that. You know, and well, it's good we have debuff immunity. So I will not take this portal, unfortunately. Maybe you guys wanted to see the battle results. Yeah, Seaside and Fire Ken, I mean, they might be kind of close in terms of damage, because I've been soul burning Ken quite a bit, and he's wearing Daydream Joker, so he dealt quite a bit of damage there. But you know, ML Basar was about checking those green numbers popping up, and you guys saw like how much healing it was, and he's definitely able to sustain the team. I didn't even have to use potion for Devourer Arahakan, and we were safe all the way through. So yeah, I guess that's it for this one, guys. I did show the gear already. So thanks for watching. I'm Astranox. Like, comment, subscribe for more. Press the bell icon for like to be notified whenever I release a new video. And check out my other videos. They should be showing up on the screen now. Playlist of all sorts. Arena, Guild Wars, guides, tips, and how-tos, and Abyss 462+. So check those out if you haven't. And also join my Discord server. The link is in the description. We're at above 500 members now. Good luck with all you do in the game. Peace out for now.